Hello everybody, it's me, GhostCritic, and I'm back with my Wednesday comic book pull list video. I've got quite a bit to talk about today. Not only have I got new comic books to show you, I've got old comic books to show you, I've got subscribers to shout out to you, and I've got some news that's going to happen on my channel that's going to happen all the way through December. Now, I'm going to start with the new subscribers. For those of you who don't know, because this is the first video you've ever seen of mine, every Wednesday I shout out everyone who subscribed to my channel in the last 7 days. If they have a channel that they regularly upload videos to, I also put a link to their channel in the description bar below. So, you know, if you're doing videos out there and you want some subscribers, it's well worth subbing to my channel because I'll push some people your way, and it's a great time to be subbing to my channel. More news about that in just a minute, because these were my new subscribers. So thank you very much to these 5 people who decided to hit that red button. We have Gasparito Garza, Mikel Tarajo, Pedro Nunes, and Gareth Pierce, and Jason Smith. Of those 5 people, Jason will have a link to his channel in the description bar because he has just started, I think, putting up his comic book collection. So go to his channel, have a look at his videos. If you like it, subscribe to his channel, comment on his videos, let him know that you came to him from me, and I'm sure that'll put a nice smile on his face. So why is it a good idea to subscribe to my channel now? Well, over the next 25 consecutive days, beginning tomorrow, my Christmas present to you all is coming. It is the comic book A Christmas Countdown 2016. I am going to be showcasing every single issue #1 that I picked up in 2016. Giving you a little bit of a rundown of what the comic was about, whether I liked it, where it kind of all come from, am I still collecting it, should you be getting it, all that great stuff. They are very short videos. They will not take up much of your time, though you'll see it appearing in your feed every day at 8 o'clock GMT. So that's 8 o'clock at night here. So work that out for wherever you are, and that video will be there for you to watch. Now, because I'm away for the next kind of 4 or 5 days, the first 7 videos I've had to record in one big block. I pretended I've done them on the day, but you will notice that the background, my clothes don't change at all. And that's because what I really wanted to do was just do it on the day. So after a week has gone by, then I will be just doing them on the day. So it will look a little fresher, it'll look a bit different, and won't just look like I've just done a big stock of videos. Now they're already all uploaded, ready to go, so if you are ready and willing to watch them, hit the subscribe button, get your feed into gear, getting ready for all those videos. The first 15 of them, they're in no order whatsoever, because it was a bit of a feat picking my top 10 favourites. That to do the whole 25 would have been crazy. I've had to cheat a little with a couple of them, but honestly I've averaged out, if you could have spread all the #1s over the whole year, I've picked up a new issue 1 every other week of the year, which is crazy. It's just crazy, but it's been fun to do because comic book collecting is my passion, it's my love, and I want to show that and express that in these videos. So please give your support and appreciation and check out all those as they come out every single day. Now, on to new comics. We'll start with the new ones. As I said, I've got some old ones to show as well. I was a little bit naughty. He has lots of boxes of comics at the moment, buying in tons and tons of collections that people are selling, and I'm just kind of picking and choosing some fun stuff. Nothing incredibly exciting because I can't really afford it, so I'm really going for the cheap stuff. but I'll show you those in a minute. I think I've got about 9 books this week, nothing new, so it's all that's on my pull list regularly. We're kicking off with Marvel, and we've got Black Widow issue number 8. Really dig that kind of cover with Black Widow sitting on the moon. But I've been really enjoying Black Widow, this kind of greyish area that she lives in and has been living in the past, and obviously Mark Waid and Chris Samney just doing a bang up job bringing Black Widow to the fore, just like they did with Daredevil. We have issue 16 of Extraordinary X-Men. I do like picking up the kind of lower tier X-Men comics rather than the main ones. You often, not always, get more interesting storylines going on, but unfortunately they do kind of get wrapped up in kind of big events that are going on, and their stories are kind of held back and they don't really get time to flourish. It happened with Wolverine and the X-Men, the first volume that came out of that, which I really loved when it was just doing its own thing, but it got caught up in so many events, just like this has been doing, that it kind of felt awkward at times, just throwing in these odd stories just to fit in as a tie into the main event that was going on. But it's Ramos on art, and I just love his artwork, and Jeff Lemire is doing an okay job with a superhero comic. We know we're always happy to see Jeff Lemire doing his independent stuff, but he does alright here. He does alright. Another annual from Star Wars, it's annual number 2. I'm guessing this is a Princess Leia centric story. What can you say about Star Wars? It's just fun, it's a sci-fi epic, they're filling in gaps between A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back, and I'm not too lost, so I'm happy with keeping collecting it. Moving on to the Uncanny Inhumans, we're up to issue number 16. I just wanted to buy an Uncanny, just an Inhumans title. I missed out on the Inhuman one that came out pre-Secret Wars, and I've been picking them up in back issues, but Marvel are really trying to sell us Inhumans, and obviously with the whole Terrigen Mist thing, and they're becoming the new kind of X-Men in a way, and whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not quite sure. Obviously we've got the X versus I, or whatever they're calling, the X-Men versus the Inhumans event coming up, and no doubt this will get drawn into that as well. But I like my X-Men over my Inhumans, but Charles, is it Charles? No, yeah, it is. Charles Soule is making interesting work of this book. That was all my Marvel. There are no DC this week because I'm not picking up a great deal of DC anymore. And so we have chapter 40 of Saga. Great couple of issues lately, shocking the reader finally, revving things up. Love Saga, always have, even at its weaker moments, and the weaker moments have always been good. It's just that it's always been great. So when it ebbs a little, you kind of feel a bit disappointed, but it's still a fantastic read. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are still on board with Saga along with me. Issue number, I think this is issue number 3. Yes, it's issue number 3 of the new Rick Remender, 7 to Eternity. Another nice fantasy magic storyline from him. He just doesn't seem to be able to stop working. He doesn't give himself a rest at all, and I'm happy about that because Remender is such a great writer. He has some fantastic artists join him. We've got Jerome Pina on here, and he's been knocking it out of the park with the artwork. Lovely to look at, interesting storyline that's kind of building up at the moment. It hasn't kind of got full momentum yet, but that's fine. That's fine. I want this story to progress in a natural way rather than a rushed way. One of my, well, almost my favourite comic of 2016, because it has in some ways been usurped. It's another remender. It's Deadly Class, issue number 24, and we're in the year 1988. This is kind of the second year of Deadly Class. We've been introduced to some new students, and still following whoever was left from the battle royale of the first semester, I guess, the first year of their lives at the Dominion School for Assassins. But just awesome stuff. Never can say enough good stuff about Deadly Class. Pick this up. I read, someone told me, or I read something on Twitter, they'd asked Remender how far some of his titles were going, and I believe he said that Low, which hasn't been out for a while, it's fair to say, I think he had plans to do that up to issue 40. With Deadly Class, he said this will go as long as people pick it up. So I implore you, please, 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 pick up this in trade, start picking up the singles, keep this book going as long as possible, because it's a fun, gorgeously drawn from Wes Craig and Boyd on colours on here. It's just fantastic, and you should be picking it up. Finally, for my images, Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda's Monstrous. We're up to issue number 8 with this. This copy, I've got to get a new one off him. He did notice it and said, I'll get you another one, because there is this horrible, huge crease all the way down the centre of the book. But he said, just take this, bring it back next week, and I'll give you a brand new spanking one, which is not creased. So that was nice of him. But a great book, Monstrous. A new kind of start to that. Really enjoying it. And finally, issue number 5 of Conan the Slayer. What can I say? It's Conan the Slayer. Hack, slash, blood, guts, magic, swords, wizards, ghosts, spirits. It's got it all, and I love it. One of my favourite genres, and I will lap this up with every issue that comes out. So they were all my new comics. On to my old stuff. There isn't a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in all this all cost me £10, which I didn't think was that bad a deal, really. Whenever obviously, for those of you who know me and have been watching me a lot, you'll know that I'm collecting Fantastic Four, trying to complete that run. But if I see anything that's kind of connected with Fantastic Four in any way, I will pick that up as well. And I came across some What Ifs. This is from its run in the kind of 80s, so this is issue 21 of What If. And what if Invisible Girl of the Fantastic Four married the Submariner? Great looking copy, not too battered. The back looks a bit, not torn, kind of old, a bit frayed, but very cheap. We're into the 90s. This is What If Namor joined the Fantastic Four. So that's a nice little find there for me to read. On to the main series, managed to find a couple that I hadn't got. Issue 227 and issue 228. We have a Fantastic Four Annual, number 23. I don't believe I've got that one. There is one in this pile that I think I've actually got it, but it's alright. This is part 1 of Days of Future Present. This ran through a number of annuals at the time. I'm trying to remember what other ones there were, but there was a storyline that ran through this. I think one of them was X Factor. I'm sure I've got that one as well. The other annual I found was, and this is the one that I think I may have already got, it was Silver Surfer. This is annual number 2, part of the Atlantis Attack storyline that again ran through a lot of the Marvel annuals and the Fantastic Four series proper. But the cover looks very, very familiar, but again I didn't pay that much for it. Talking of Daredevil, we've got issue number 270, which My comic book I tried to make a big deal of, I'm not so sure. Yes, this is the first appearance of Blackheart. And whether he was just jesting with me, I don't know. But apparently, whether it's a movie or a TV programme that is going to be using Blackheart, he went on eBay and some people are asking some silly prices for this. But obviously I got it incredibly cheap. And this was just, I like buying kind of 100th, 200th, whatever, you know, kind of special issues of runs. I found a supersized 400th issue of The Mighty Thor. I've got quite a lot of Mighty Thor in my collection of kind of 80s and 90s, nothing too special, but when I saw this I just thought, I've got to have it. I like a good anniversary edition. And that's it, everything done. Thank you for watching and keeping there right till the very end if you're still about. Hello and goodbye. I hope you enjoyed everything I've shown you. I hope you're looking forward to what's to come on my channel over the next month. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't miss out on any videos in the run up to Christmas. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comment section down below what you've been buying this week and what you're looking forward to. Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye.